Hi guys, welcome to the Save Your Money Show. Me, your host Sean. Today we're having a bit of a mix, and we're going to start with American Virtual Cloud Technology Sync. It's a penny stock, obviously, and it hasn't recovered. But personally, I think if you look here, it will. Personally, I think it will have room to grow. Now this is going to be a long time play. Its liabilities way outweigh its assets, so I wouldn't go putting too much in. I'd only put a little bit in, but it's what they call a super spec stock. It's one that's going to live or die, basically. And I've been asked for a few new ones. Tellurian, ticker symbol TELL, and again, it's just been flat since March, or actually since January, and it had a bit of a uptrend, and then it's come back down, and we can see here it's a liquid natural gas facility. It was one of its facilities was coming back on board, and then it did a share rights issue, and that's why it's dropped back down again. Now you've got to expect a lot of these companies to be doing that. We'd rather they did it up here like Elon did, but still, they need money. Better they do that than get into debt. Comscope, ticker symbol COMM. This is not a penny stock, obviously, just outside, but it's still undervalued, and it's one that I think is good value for the future. Now, this is one I was asked about. I spoke about it in March. I said it was one to pick up. It was like a Latin Amazon. If you picked it up there, you done very well, 454. I didn't, purely because I had so many other companies to go into, and I didn't have the spare money to put into. But you've more than doubled your money if you did. But anyway, other than that, it is a growth stock. It seems to be a bit high for me at the moment. At 454 it's about its price. Now, someone asked about Melrose Industries. They asked me after the pullback, is it worth picking up because it was so high? And another reason they said that is because it put down last quarter an increase in revenue, and it's got pretty good finances. Of course, the downside is that this quarter, not so good. Shares have plunged because they've had to cut jobs, their main part is in the aerospace, and it looks like next quarter they're going to be struggling. If you already hold it, then I would say sorry about that, I would say hold. If you don't, then I would stay away from until things improve for it. And don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Saving Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate. And if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of offers. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. I got asked about a penny stock in the oil industry that's undervalued. So I found Abraxas Petroleum Corporation, ticker symbol AXAS. I think it can grow, but at the same time, it is a very risky one. So I would not put too much into it, just a little bit. Someone else said to me about air products and chemicals, ticker symbol APD. Now, why it's gone up? Well, I went through with it what the analysts have said, and funnily enough, the analysts have predicted it will reach so many heights, have so much cash on hand, and I thought, well, that's strange. So I've gone through everything, quite a lot actually, more than I should have, and I sort of tie up with ACWA, and that's going to provide them with a lot of money. The problem, however, is every reaction is an overreaction, and it's overreacted. But so I put this at a fair value of 250, and it seems to me as if it's a little bit overvalued. I think it would be a great growth stock if it was 250, just to give it a bit of margin of error, room of safety between 200 and 250, but at this price it's too overvalued. Now, not to say it's bad buy. If you've already bought it and hold it, here's a growth stock, but I just think it's overreacted at the moment. Anyway, if you remember, I said to you about going into Pfizer. Now, the US government have just spent $2 billion on buying up their vaccine before they produced it. Now, the reason I said I prefer these guys to Moderna, and I actually got some unflattering comments about selling out of my Moderna and going into Pfizer, was because Pfizer were undervalued even without a vaccine, the same as Merck and GSK and AbbVie. That's why I went in. Now, if with the vaccine, it's all gravy on top, because you're still getting a good company with a good pipeline, good PE ratio, a good dividend. Now, how can you complain? Now, we can go up there, because just to show you now, let's do it another way. I like changing things about. Times 4.14, dividend 0.57. I know Yahoo Finance does it itself, but sometimes I've found them to be wrong. So they say 152, it's 157. So let's say 152, okay. Now, the thing is, why wouldn't you be picking it up at this moment? Now, I understand people are saying, I'm not picking it up because it's just jumped up by what the dividend is. I want to wait till after the dividend. Okay, that makes sense. But the thing is, chances are it could go all the way. It could all carry on going all the way up like Moderna did. Might not. It could drop down. Anyway, please don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to leave a comment in the box below. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.